You want to know what are the 5 steps to waking up earlier each morning, whether it be at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., or even at 4 a.m.? Well, stay tuned and watch. This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and welcome to A.V.A Coaching for You. In today's episode, I will be sharing with you what are the 5 fundamental steps to waking up earlier every morning. Whether you want to wake up at 8 a.m. or you want to wake up even at 5 a.m., these 5 steps will teach you how to do that and will allow you to do that. Now, before we get started with these 5 steps, I invite you, of course, to visit my website, AlexandraVillarroel.com, and sign up to my email list, because if you do so, I will be sending over your way a free 4-part video training series that will teach you how to take your personal and professional life to the next level. So if you enjoy these AlexandraTV episodes, and the advice that I share here on A.V.A Coaching for You, believe me, you are going to love this series. So make sure you go and do that now, and then you come back here to watch this video. So without any further ado, well, let's begin with the first step. The first thing that you absolutely must do if you want to wake up early is, first of all, determine and know how many hours your body needs every night to sleep. How many hours of sleep your body requires. At the end of the day, depending on how old you are, depending on, the level of stress in your life, depending also on just your body and even the way that you eat, your body is going to require a different number of hours. It's not true to say that everyone needs from 6 to 8 hours of sleep. No, everyone needs different amount of hours. There's people who can function perfectly with 5 hours of sleep a night. There's others who need 9 hours of sleep, and you need to figure out how many hours you need. The best way to do this is very simple. One day when you have nothing to do in the morning, let's say on a Saturday or Sunday, you simply go to sleep the night before and then you sleep. You sleep until your body wakes up on its own without someone waking you up or without your alarm waking you up. By doing that, you will be able to know how many hours of sleep you actually need and your body needs. And by doing that, you will be able to know at what time you should go to sleep. A lot of people aren't able to wake up in the morning, let's say at 5 a.m., because they go to bed at like 1 a.m. So obviously your body is not going to wake up. So you need to know at what time you need to go to bed so that you can wake up at the time that you want to wake up. Now, talking about the night before, and going to sleep the night before, well, waking up in the morning early, it all starts the night before, actually. The night routine that you have, the things that you do before going to sleep. I mean, if you drink a big cup of coffee before going to sleep, believe me, you're not going to be able to sleep and you're not going to be able to wake up early. So make sure you don't do certain things like drinking coffee or caffeine in any, sort of way. Then also eating food. It's not good because you're going to be digesting while you're asleep. So your body is actually not going to be sleeping. Other things like having your phone near you, or your tablet, because the blue light on the phone that we all use, on the smartphones, it actually reduces the amount of melatonin in your body. And what that does is that's actually the sleep hormone. So, when you have that blue screen constantly, in front of you before going to sleep, and so many people, they are in bed right before going to sleep with their phone, well, no wonder you can't sleep because you're not going to be feeling tired. Now, if you absolutely need to have your phone with you in bed, which I highly do not recommend, but if you are a stubborn person, which is okay, and you really want to keep your phone with you, there's actually an option on your phone, in the settings, where at a certain time you can schedule your phone to stop the blue light, and it's going to turn the screen kind of in a like yellowish orange light. So that's not going to affect your level of melatonin. So you can actually try that. Now, the next step to waking up early, it's all about your alarm. Most people, they wake up to a very aggressive and annoying alarm, the kind of alarm that makes you feel like you are, you wake up and there's a fire somewhere, and that's not a good thing because that's not very motivating, to get out of bed. That's not motivating you. So the best thing to do that I highly recommend is choosing an alarm that is nice, that you like, or even better, a song that you like. So there are different apps that you can actually use, that you can download on your phone, that will allow you to play a song that you like. There's that, or there's also a sun simulator. So there's these alarms that exist that simulate a sunrise. So like that, it starts, with a little music, and slowly, there's a light that starts lighting up your bedroom. And like that, you feel like you are waking up naturally, waking up with nature, with the sun. So make sure that the moment that you wake up, that the thing that wakes you up, it's something nice. It's something fun. It's something that makes you feel good and that starts your day on the right, on the right track and on the right way. Now, the next step to waking up early is having an accountability buddy. So having someone in your life that also wants to wake up early, so you two motivate each other to doing that. I remember around 2011, 2012, it was with my best friend, and we would call each other every morning at 5 a.m. We'd be like, are you up? Are you up? Yes, we're up. Okay, let's do it. Let's start our day. And at some point, what we were doing also is we were sending pictures of each other in the morning of like, okay, this morning we have to send a picture of us being in the kitchen so that we knew that the other person really did get out of bed, and wasn't just like, yeah, I'm out of bed and then goes back to sleep. So we would do that every single morning, and that helped a lot. Today in my life, what I do is that every morning I have my trainer that comes to see me. So at 7 a.m., that's when my trainer arrives. So I know for sure that I have to be up by 7 a.m. because she's going to show up, right? So just having someone in your life that's going to be there to make sure that you're awake, right? So having an accountability buddy is definitely something that is going to help. And finally, the last step to waking up early is a very simple one, yet I think it's the most important one of them all. It's being excited about your tomorrows. As simple as that. At the end of the day, if you are not excited, if your dreams at night are better than your life, if you're not living your dreams, then obviously you're going to want to stay in bed and sleep and dream, in your mind. But if you're living the life of your dreams, if you're excited about getting up, if there's all kinds of things happening, well, of course you're going to be motivated to want to get out of bed. You're going to want to jump out of bed. It's kind of like when you travel. When you travel, you get out of bed, of course, because you have a flight to catch, so you don't want to miss your flight, but also because you're excited. You're about to travel somewhere. You're about to go on an adventure. So try to see every day like a great adventure, And also, of course, when it comes to planning your days the night before, make sure you plan fun and exciting things in the morning, right? So in the morning, right after you wake up, make sure you have a few things that are fun and exciting so that it motivates you to want to get out of bed. All right, so let's quickly recap. The first thing, of course, is you need to know how many hours of sleep your body requires, number one. Number two is you need to plan the night before. Well, not only plan, but should I say prepare the night before. Make sure you eliminate the things that don't allow you to sleep, right? And then you do certain things that help you to go to bed at the time at which you need to go to bed in order to wake up at the time at which you want to wake up. Then the next thing is really change your alarm. If you have an alarm that makes you start your days grumpy and like frustrated, like, oh, this sound was so annoying, change it to something positive. Then, of course, having an accountability buddy, such an important factor. And then, of course, having an exciting thing to do the day after. Being excited about your tomorrows, being excited about life, and wanting to jump out of bed to conquer the day. That is so important. So that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it with all of your friends. And of course, to subscribe for new videos almost every day of the week here on AlexandraTV. In the comment section below, let me know at what time you want to wake up. So what is your waking up goal, basically? And also, if you have other tips and tricks on how to wake up early, make sure you share them in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. So that is it for today, and I will see you very soon.